Here is a war that no one wants to talk about. I'm part of the voice of martyrs, of the martyrs support group, showing people what's happening around the world to Christians who decide to leave a dead religion and follow a live spiritual relationship with the Creator through Jesus the Christ, the Messiah, Yeshua. I want to share something with you here. It's very interesting. Here is what's happening in one part of the world that I want to show you. You see this here? Can you see this here? This is happening around the world to Christians. Now, I'm going to read you a little bit from the guy named Cole. He's the president of the Voice of the Martyrs. You got to get some of their films and material. But I'm going to share with you as a missionary to give you a little taste of what's happening around the world and why your prayers and your support are needed each month. It's titled Crisis Worth in the War Zone. In the impoverished Central African Republic, CAR, more than 1 million of the country's 5 million residents have been forced from their homes by ongoing conflicts and the cruelty of their countrymen. Cole says, two of my missionary friends, Ron and Donna, experienced a tragic event there that illustrates both the situation for Christians and biblical values to which we should all aspire. Ron, who was raised on the mission field, and Donna have served faithfully in Africa for more than 35 years, enduring astonishing adversity, including Ron's being taken hostage early in his work. They have helped plant more than 80 churches in previously unreached areas, and they worked for more than a decade to establish and manage a mission aviation base in Eastern CAR. That stands for Central African Republic, in what Ron described as a haven of security within a dangerous and tumultuous region. But on Good Friday 2017, the relative peace of their mission station was shattered in a violent attack by Seleka rebels who since 2012, 5 years of killing people, have waged a brutally violent campaign to overthrow the government. Quote, we were warned of the possibility of an impending attack, unquote, Ron said. Quote, and then within 30 minutes, we heard gunfire in our town, unquote. All Christians in the area, hear this, all Christians in the area were either killed or driven into the forest and forced to live off the land while the rebels made way for Muslims to occupy the town. All religions are not friendly. Quote, eventually, when we returned to the town, unquote, Ron continued, quote, we saw that the entire mission station, including the house we built for our family and the aircraft hangars and maintenance facility that we built by hand, were all destroyed. And I'll show you that picture shortly. Ron's response to the loss was powerful, biblical, and instructive. Emotional and on the verge of tears, he told me, quote, "It was a deep, deep hurt for me to realize that what took generations of missions effort to build was all destroyed. We lost the whole thing, but not the privilege of being able to put it on the altar for Christ. I would not change the cost of what I have done for God," unquote. Ron continued tearfully, quote, "It is so valuable. Everything I can give is worth it. When I stand before the Lord, I will say, thank you for allowing me to spend my life on things that count for your eternal kingdom. And thank you for allowing me to share in the sufferings of Christ," unquote. We think something is worth it when the outcome or product gain is of more value to us than the effort or price we paid. We trade our lives for what we deem valuable, and in exceptional cases, we may even consider it an honor or privilege to have had the chance to pay that price. Cole continues, "Today, strong Christians, and let me add, those who believe in the whole Bible, especially the part talks about uh, Matthew 28:18 through 20. It's not just written for priests and preachers and and pastors and Christians called to the field. It's written for every individual that there is. And this is really something. Now he says this, Voice of the Martyrs has been serving and continues to serve alongside indigenous leaders and missionaries to provide them with food, clothing, and shelter, and to ensure a continued strong gospel witness among the savagery. It is savagery when people kill their own people. That's savagery, and they will burn in hell. Oh, but you can't say that. They're in a some other a religion, and that's what they are. That's what they're taught. They're still going to hell. A creator did not create you or anyone to take the life of other people just because they don't look like us, act like us, believe like us. The people that these murderous people kill may have grown up to be doctors, dentists, engineers, people to help their country to thrive. And the devil knows this. So he puts it in the mind and some religions, kill those Christians, kill them, kill them. You're doing God a favor. There is no God that will teach that. But people have made it up to protect their own selfish ambitions. Cole closes with this. I pray that we, like Ron and Donna, and faithful Christian leaders in the CAR, will place our highest value on Christ and his eternal objectives, and that we will pass on an understanding of his great worth to our children and grandchildren. Obedience to Christ in fulfillment of the Great Commission is worth any cost. And it is an honor to pay the price that obedience requires. Let me show you the damage that some of these people do because they were trained by their religion to destroy. Look what is left of people who return. They have to build from scratch. That is not good. And so they have to rely on help from others like you, like me, and many others. There must be a real God that people can go through so much and so happy to get their own Bible and some good food from people who will support them, they have found peace. Even though these women may have lost their husband, children, brothers, homes, everything, they got a strong faith in the one we call God, the Creator, the one who loves everyone, even murdering Muslims. And there's something that you can do to help. You can contact me, and I'll do all I can to partner with you. Right now, my wife and I have been supporting this kind of work for years. Won't you join us? Because everything you send goes directly to either one of these mission groups that we support. And we support one large group that is involved in helping the Christian families whose leaders, husbands, sons, children, everything have been taken away from them. We support them. They've been going on for years, started in Romania. And there's a whole story about that. And if you're in this area where I am and want to see the DVD that I have of how this mission effort started by a preacher thrown into a prison in Romania. Very interesting. Well, my time is way past up, but I want to thank you for allowing me to come and share with you stories about missions and missionaries. And if Yahweh God is touching your heart to help, first pray about it. And if you feel something in you said, support this work, let us know, and we'll keep you informed of where your dollars are going and the results of your prayers and your support for other people around the world. God bless you.